Hello and welcome. Here we are back on Goldcrest for a mod review stroke little race off. As you'll have seen on the channel, we've done a couple videos now where we've raced off a couple of different car mods to see how fast they do essentially the sprint that is the main road on Goldcrest, or as we're calling it, the Goldcrest Drag. Now, we have a leaderboard. The current leader is a R8 Spyder mod that is essentially a souped up version of the R8 Spyder with a nice fancy skin on it. And that has currently done the drag race in 21.3 seconds, as in really frigging quick. This is closely followed by the two Bugatti Chiron mods, the GT and the normal, both of whom did it in 22.26 and 22.87 seconds. So tough crowd to beat. So what we're testing here is a couple of BMWs. These are, I've kind of scoured the mod sites, and these two I've found that come closest that could possibly at least have a decent showing. So what we have is a BMW M3. So this is the performance version of the BMW 3 Series. This is the classic car that boy racers want to get. This is, you know, I'm English, and basically when I grew up, boy racers wanted an M3 because it was fast and it was all sort of souped up and it was affordable. Next we have the BMW i8. This is a BMW performance car that, if my memory serves, it is electric. So it's an electric car. So we're going to basically check both these out. As you see, we're now looking at them. They look pretty cool. The M3 comes in one colour, and that's yellow. The i8 actually comes in a range of colours. We've just chosen one that's black. So I'm just going to go into the store, and let's have a look at the specs on each of the two cars. So let's look at that i8 first. So the i8 will cost you 126,000 in the store, and it will not cost you a penny per day to run it because it's an electric car. It is a 362 horsepower, 266 kilowatt vehicle. It has a fuel tank of 64 litres, which is weird because it's an electric car, and its top speed of 159 mph. The BMW is a BMW M3. It will cost you 48,000, and it has a 420 horsepower, 309 kilowatt engine in it, 63 litres fuel, £20 a day charge, and 61 mph is its top speed. Both of these mods, the details will be in the show description, and you can basically, they've both been around a while. I know this one is on version 1.1, and I say it's been around a while. And just to kind of show you the options on this, because of course this is a little review as well, you've got various options. You can literally change it any color you want and buy one of these. And for instance, I'm just going to pick two random colors. I'm going to buy it, and let's have a look. See how good or bad. Oh, that's purple metal flake. We have a saying, had a saying, purple metal flake. Cars, BMWs that are painted purple tend to be metallic, and it looks disgusting, and that one does. So we ain't going to be driving that one. So the rules of the drag race are quite straightforward. We use GPS mod to get the car set up. The very first set of cars we ran to this didn't, and we learnt that basically you need it to get a straight line, but you still have to correct when you get to a certain speed. We will not run GPS mod throughout the entire race, because once you get too close to the car's top speed, it starts to snake and you lose control, with varying degrees of fun. And apart from that, it is literally a drag race, and fastest time gets to the top of the leaderboard. So we're going to do the M3 first. because that's what I got into. So let's put that into the starting position. We will take a look inside the car once we get to the starting position. The starting position is at the beginning of this tunnel. The interesting thing about this car is it can drag a trailer. I don't think any of the others can. So it is a caravan bar. It has a caravan bar, as I like to call it. But it's low profile wheels it can drag a trailer. That is insane. It has street racing tires on it. If you look at this sucker, it has tires that are for low profile racy tires. It is an M3. As an M3 comes, they basically have this idea, and I'm just going to turn GPS mod on. I need to turn my hood on. Oops. So kind of want to get lined up in the middle of the road. Just want to reset that a little bit, turn this on. We're going to reverse into position and let GPS mod fix the position. We will go forward a little bit just to make sure that basically GPS mod is keeping in a straight line. Just gives us the ability to, I think. So we know this is not going to win. It has a top speed of 61. It's supposed to be a performance car, but it ain't going to win it. But it's worth looking around. It's a nice looking car. It's actually a nice looking model. The person who converted this, apparently, I think they converted it from Fortenza. It looks good. It actually does look pretty good. Let's look inside. The cockpit looks pretty nice. There are a few rough edges to the furnishings, but it does look good. The dials do work. Although that one is stuck on 3000 RPM. We will start off the race on this one inside the cockpit, I think, just to see what it looks like, and we'll go from there. So we need a stop clock. So I need to get my phone unlocked, because as with everything, you leave it 5 seconds and it basically locks itself. I'm going to grab my pad and paper because I need to write down the speed, the time, and my pencil, and we are good to go. So this is the BMW M3 on the Goldcrest Drag, and we are going in 3, 2, 1, go. As you can see, we're moving forward quite slowly. The dials are working. Our top speed, according to the car, is 240 kilometers per hour. The gauge within Farming Sim is basically 60. We are not going fast enough to start to veer off. We are literally kind of true. In fact, we're not getting pushed through the back of the seat either, which is a common occurrence with cars at speed. As you can see, we're flying down the main road. In fact, I have a truck that can go faster than this. I think my Land Rover can go faster than this in game. So we are going along. This is a staggeringly slow time. We are at a minute in literally now, so it's taken us a minute to get this far. I'm very sorry for the time it's taking, but you know, at least I'm not actually having to touch the steering wheel. This is the insane thing. So that was 1 minute 16 seconds 0.47. So that was pretty slow. So that was the BMW M3. I'm very sorry to say, BMW, your car failed. It's a nice car, and it looks good, but it's just not the beast. So we're going to take the i8. This one should be a little bit better. Definitely faster. It actually kind of looks nicer when it's driving as well, actually. That's actually really kind of cool. Those wheels look good. This car looks pretty impressive from the outside. The actual detail, the actual sort of Although actually, okay, the reflections are wrong. It's suffering from chrome reflectionitis, but that's fine because it's actually not that bling. Problem with a lot of the cars that have heavy bling, sort of chrome bling, is it actually makes them look odd. This one it doesn't, because it's actually a sky that it's actually kind of reflecting. So what I'm going to just do, pump me forward a bit. Let's make sure I am in the middle. Let's back up into position. Let's go forward to make sure we're in position. Okay. So let's take a look inside and have a look at this car. So from the outside it looks really good. This is the black one. I deliberately chose black. The detailing on the black looks good. So it's black on black. Let's look inside. The inside's a little bit... the outside looks better than the inside, to be frank. The dials and stuff do not work, by the way. So I don't see any movement or anything. So the inside does let things down, but it is, it does look good from the outside. So we're going to stick to the outside most of the time. So we're going to basically race this. So we need to get ourselves set up. We have our stop clock is reset. We're in the car. We're on the drag. And we are going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. And off we go. And we are kind of slowly going through the back of the car, which is what happens when we're racing some of these cars. So I'm going to get out and get on top. We are drifting. So we will need to correct. We are going pretty quick actually. We're at our top speed. And we will be stopping very soon. We did it in 33.64 seconds. So the i8, the BMW i8, did it in 33.64 seconds. So we're actually quicker than the Ferraris, not as quick as the Bugatti or the R8 Spyder. So it's actually got a good showing. It's come off in the middle of the pack. The i8, the electric car, actually did good. So let's reset this sucker back to the store and go back. So there we have it. These are basically I'm kind of stuck. That was a bit weird. Okay, so this is the little BMW portion of our little test. We've done a little bit of a field test of an i8 and an M3 to see how they fare. Obviously we don't do a full-on Top Gear style road test, but we are doing a Top Gear style drag race. I don't know how long that stretch is, but it's a defined stretch of road in Farming Sim that we can use as a benchmark for the speed of cars. And for that, we are basically grateful. A nice straight piece of road. So we have tested out a couple of cars today and found one of them lacking in speed considerably. Considering the actual speedo inside the car actually says it's going a lot quicker than it actually is. If I was actually going to tweak that mod, I would change it so the top speed actually reflects what that car can actually do. It doesn't, therefore that's the problem. The M8, the BMW i8, actually I think its actual top speed is around that speed. So I'm not a big car buff, I don't know all the stats. So it could do. But with that, thank you for watching. The details for these two cars will be in the description. They are old mods. They've been around a little while, so they're not like new and shiny, but they have been around a little while. So the details will be there. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, especially more of the car drag racing, if you see any car mods that you think would be good on this, please let me know, and I'll endeavour to test them out and try them. As I say, I've tried to do a couple that today have failed because their car they just wouldn't load. But you know, this is part of the course with modding, especially beta mods and so on. They can break, but these have done well. So if you'd like to see a specific car raced down the Goldcrest Drag, please let me know, and I'll try and race it and time it and post the time and see if it makes something a dent to the leaderboard, which is currently topped by the Audi R8 Spyder. There's a special edition version which has got nice modded outer shell, and its top speed is insane. Followed up by 2 Bugattis. So with that, thank you for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Please let me know about car mods you want me to test. And with that, thank you and goodbye.